Hello, it's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today we are talking about really persisting in the midst of pain, really being able to continue to keep the faith when you're trying to manifest something and it's taking, as you feel, too long. But before we get into it, I just want to remind you that there's two ways to work with me: one-on-one coaching and email coaching. Both links are listed below, as well as two communities of like-minded individuals that are also on this manifestation journey. So today I really wanted to, in essence, give you a pep talk for persistence. Yes, and pep talk for persistence. I know that especially when we have big manifestation goals, sometimes it takes a minute or a couple of minutes. And so today I just wanted to get on and simply remind you that persistence and faith here is key. I really want to encourage you to keep the faith. The first thing that I want to remind you is that the past is old, right? The past is old. So many of us, again, I've done so many videos about not being triggered by the 3D, and I'll tag some of those. But remember, bring yourself into this moment with me. What you're seeing right now and what you've been seeing is your old thoughts, your old way of being. It is the past. The second point that I want to remind you of is that the past is changeable. Like, the past can change. It is highly malleable. And guess who it's malleable and can be changed by? You. You can. And to me, that is the third enlightening point, is that you can change this. You can change this at any moment. You can have a new day, a new reality. You can jump timelines immediately. That is the thought. Honestly, that's the thought that I think about in the shower in the morning. That's the thought that I think about when I am doing scripting or any of the I love imaginal acts. I always think about the next moment being the best moment, the next moment being the moment I have what I want, the next moment where I manifest everything, the moment when I have that aha, that breakthrough. Because that's my fourth thing, is that's all it takes. All it takes, honestly, is a change in your thoughts, a change in your belief, a change in your state of consciousness, and ultimately a change in you. I did a video a little bit ago, maybe a month ago, about change you or change your story about you and you change your life. I'll tag that video because that's truly what it is. So many of you are spending a lot of time watching videos. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for those that are watching. I definitely appreciate it. And please keep sharing them out. But you also have to spend time really with yourself and doing the work. I definitely want to be here to support you and build your belief in you, but ultimately you have to start believing in your power, your operant power state, your ability to change your circumstances. Those things out there, they're not the boss of you, as I always say, you're the boss of them. So you can change them. They can truly change at any moment. Any moment. I have found that I have lined up with something so quickly, be it a new contract, more money comes in, new relationship, wow, they're here. All of those things can happen in an instant. When I start believing in who I am and what I can create, and that I am the operant power in my life, and me plus God, me plus 5D is all that I need. It's all that I need. And everything else out there is a reaction to me. I go first. Same with you. You must go first. So if it's not here in this exact moment, you have to trust and believe, which is my next point, that it is on its way, that it is coming. And you develop the self-concept that it is here right now. That you are the person, the amazing person that can have what you want, that you always get what you want, and that I believe God wouldn't have given you this desire if you weren't meant to have it. You and your desires are one. You and your desires are one. So all we have to do is become the person that has the desire, become the person that has the wish fulfilled, develop that thoughts of the person who has what you want, develop the feelings of the person who has what you want, develop those attitudes and beliefs that go along with having what you want. That's how we live in the wish fulfilled. And my last point is remember to spend more time in the 4D, your imagination, your creation place, your power position. Spend more time there than you do focusing on the 3D and the fact that you don't have it yet. If you can shift your attention, your energy, and your focus back onto you, and I talked yesterday about it in like manifesting a specific person, about the importance of taking the problem, the desire, and whatever off the pedestal and putting yourself back on it. It is that power position that allows us to keep going because we know that it's inevitable that the 3D will conform. It has no choice but to conform. All we have to do is keep the faith and continue. Keep persisting. And so many say, well, when's it coming? It's coming when it comes. Remember, the 5D is in control of the how and the when, or the timing. Our job is to become the person that has the thing that we want, to live in that end state. We must believe it before we can see it. We must believe it before we can see it. And when we get into that place, I feel like when I get into that place where I know that it is mine, I don't really even care what the 3D says anymore. In fact, I don't even believe the 3D. Until it shows up, I don't believe the 3D. I am persisting and I am in flow and I know that it is here for me. I know that I'm meant to have it. I feel it. The feeling is the secret. I have this inner conviction, this inner knowing. So when it does show up, it almost feels like deja vu. It feels so real. My imagination, my inner states become more real to me than what I am seeing in the 3D. And you'll start to feel that when you really start living in the end, really start living in the wish fulfilled, you will understand what I'm saying about how your 3D, your creation, your vehicle of the mind and your imagination, that starts feeling more real to you. One of my biggest clients has manifested love through scripting, and she even told me that she was enjoying being in her imagination. Being in her imagination. She was with the man that she's with now in her imagination. She knew that she was manifesting new love. She actually scripted how it would happen. And she did just that. So now she is truly living in the 3D and in her 4D, her mind, the relationship that she built the belief, built the new concept, built the new thoughts, became the person who has exactly what she desired. And now her 3D and her 4D are aligned. She has her wish fulfilled. And so can you. Keep going and never forget how powerful you are. So I hope that resonates with you. Let me know what your thoughts are, any questions or comments below. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel, like this video so we can share it with more people, and turn that notification bell on because I drop videos daily. See you tomorrow.